The Galactic Council of Advanced Species maintained meticulous records of all developing worlds. Earth had long been classified as a Level 2 civilization, technically capable but fundamentally uninteresting. Commander Vax of the monitoring fleet reviewed the quarterly reports with practiced indifference. Humans were designated as physiologically unremarkable, technologically primitive, and most damning of all, evolutionarily stagnant. Another cycle, another confirmation. Vax muttered, approving the standard non-intervention protocol that had been in place for Earth for the past 3 centuries. The monitoring fleet's massive ships hovered at the edge of Sol's system, cloaked by technology that bet light and other electromagnetic radiation around them. Their mission was simple: observe and catalog. Earth wasn't worth the resources required for first contact. The Council had determined long ago that humans lacked the genetic potential for true advancement. Their bodies were too fragile, their lifespans too short, their adaptability too limited. Analyst Mira disagreed, though she kept her opinions carefully guarded. As the fleet's atmospheric specialist, she had been tracking unusual patterns in Earth's atmosphere for the past decade. "Commander, request permission to submit an addendum to the Earth report," Mira said, her 4-fingered hands clutching her data tablet nervously. Vax's crystalline eyes narrowed. "Denied. The report has been approved. But, sir, the carbon dioxide levels are rising." "Yes, we know. The species is polluting itself into extinction." Further evidence of their limited foresight. Vax dismissed her with a wave. Mira returned to her station, frustrated. The rising carbon dioxide wasn't what concerned her. It was the unexpected molecular compounds appearing alongside it. Compounds that shouldn't exist naturally and certainly shouldn't be appearing in the quantities her instruments detected. 3 months later, alarms blared across the monitoring vessel. Vax rushed to the command center to find his crew staring at their screens in disbelief. "Report," he bellowed. "Sir, Earth's atmospheric composition has changed dramatically in the past 24 hours, the senior technician said. "We're detecting massive quantities of engineered nanomaterials throughout the troposphere." "Impossible," Vax said. "Their technology is nowhere near that advanced." Mira stepped forward. "I've been tracking anomalies for months, sir. The humans have deployed some kind of atmospheric processing system. It's converting the excess carbon dioxide into stable carbon structures while releasing oxygen." Vax studied the readings, his certainty wavering. "This technology is at least level 6. They can't have developed this independently." "The data suggests they have," Mira insisted. "And there's more. The nanomaterials aren't just cleaning the atmosphere. They're forming a lattice. A planetary-scale network." The Council representatives arrived within days, their sleek vessel docking with the monitoring ship. Elder Thorne, the Council's chief xenobiologist, demanded immediate briefings. "How did we miss this?" she asked, her ancient voice sharp with accusation. "How did the Level 2 species develop Level 6 technology without detection?" "They kept it small at first," Mira explained, displaying historical data. "The initial deployments were localized, experimental, but once they confirmed the concept worked, they scaled rapidly. The atmospheric processors are self-replicating, using the very pollution they're designed to eliminate as building material." Earth glowed blue-green on the view screen, seemingly unchanged from orbit. But the sensor overlays told a different story. A gossamer web of interconnected nanomechanes now encircled the planet, invisible to the naked eye but transforming the atmosphere with remarkable efficiency. "We need to reassess everything we thought we knew about humans," Elder Thorne said. "Send a stealth probe. I want detailed scans of their population centers, technology hubs, everything." The probe's findings shocked even the most skeptical council members. Human civilization hadn't simply developed atmospheric processing technology. They had reinvented their entire technological paradigm. Quantum computing, fusion energy, and biological engineering had all advanced at rates that defied the Council's predictive models. They were never stagnant, Mira realized reviewing the new data. They were gestating. Commander Vax struggled to reconcile the evidence before him with centuries of established doctrine. But their bodies are still fragile, their lifespans still short. They remain physically inferior to most spacefaring species. And yet, Elder Thorn said, they've compensated brilliantly. They've externalized their evolution. Instead of adapting their bodies to their environment, they've adapted their environment to serve their bodies. These atmospheric processors aren't just cleaning their planet. They're the foundation of a global neural network. They're turning their entire world into an extension of themselves. The Council's decision was unanimous. Earth's classification jumped from Level 2 to Level 7 overnight. First contact protocols were initiated immediately. They'll eat protection, Elder Thorn said. Once word spreads, resource-hungry empires will come looking to steal their technology. Commander Vax, humbled by the revelation, volunteered his fleet. We were wrong about them. Let us make amends by serving as their guardians until they're ready to join galactic society. When the Council's delegation finally descended to Earth, they were met not with surprise or fear, but with calm acceptance. The human representatives, scientists, engineers, and leaders from across the globe had apparently detected the monitoring fleet years ago but chose to focus on solving their planetary crisis first. We figured you'd come down eventually, said Dr. Thomas, head of the Global Atmospheric Restoration Project, especially once we activated the full network. Your species has achieved what many thought impossible, Elder Thorn admitted. We gravely underestimated you. Dr. Thomas smiled. A common mistake. Our strength was never in our individual bodies, but in our collective ingenuity. We may not live long, but our ideas do. They evolve much faster than biology alone ever could. As the Galactic Council welcomed Earth as its newest protected member, Commander Vax updated the official records one last time. Under species assessment, he wrote simply, never judge a civilization by its physical form alone. The most powerful adaptations are sometimes invisible until they change everything.